RIKON Power Tools, a leader in woodworking power tools for over 10 years with a passion for quality and performance at an affordable price.
We're at AWFS 2015. I'm with Mike Davies, who's representing Record Power, and he'd like to show us some new 4-jaw scroll chucks for the lathe. Mike, tell us more.
Well, that's right. So I am representing Record Power. Record Power, based in the UK, has had a very long history associated with wood turning, in fact, since the 1940s. And so throughout that time, tremendous amount of product knowledge and experience have gone into, well, wood turning is now pretty much the heart of the company. So we are very proud to introduce 2 new chucks to the market, and they will be introduced through RIKON to their dealer network throughout the United States.
Right.
We're very proud of that association.
Yeah. Show us the 90 mil.
Okay, well actually, when we've researched this, about 85% of wood turners around the world will use 2 sizes of chuck predominantly. So there's a 90 mil chuck and a 100 mil chuck, and they're the areas that we've really focused on.
Right.
So let's take a look at each of those. Importantly, both are manufactured from a high tensile steel. Both are CNC produced, and that's really important because CNC not only gives you a beautiful finish, but you also get consistent tolerances time and time again. So that's important. When we take a look at the jaw slides, you'll notice that they're wider. They're more robust than many other chucks on the market. Again, they're made from a high tensile steel, reinforced with copper and nickel, and then heat treated to give them extra durability. So they're a very, very strong jaw carrier. What is also important is that the holes, the positions where the jaws are located in such a way that they're compatible with other jaws on the market.
Nice.
Now, of course, we're going to recommend that the Record Power range of 14 jaws are used with our chucks. But if you do have other branded chucks, for example, a Robert Sorby Patriot or a Technitool or the Excelsior, there's a number of different jaws on the market. Those jaws will be compatible with our range.
Great.
Yeah.
How about the thread configuration on the back of the 90 mil?
Okay.
How's it threaded?
Well, the 90 mil, it's an open-backed chuck. So this is most commonly used on a smaller lathe, like a little midi. It's perfectly acceptable to use it on a full-size lathe, but it's slightly lighter in weight. This is a direct threaded version, so it's a 1-inch 8 TPI, which is a very common thread size throughout the United States. If, however, you had a different sized thread on your lathe, the 100 mil is an insert version, and this is an M40 thread, which means that even on the largest of spindle sizes, maybe an M33 by 3.5, we can have an insert that will be accommodated within this chuck.
Nice.
Yeah.
A retrofit capability.
Yeah, well, actually, there are a very large number of different thread sizes on the market, and so Record Power offer a wide selection of inserts that will accommodate that. So this chuck can be used on a wide selection of lathes.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
What's also interesting, on this particular chuck, it's a sealed back version. There are 72 indexing holes going right the way around the outside edge of the chuck.
Great.
Another important factor, and this might sound a bit obvious, but in fact, the scroll in this chuck has been reversed to make it very intuitive for the end user. Surprisingly enough, other chucks on the market, when you open them, they close. It's counterintuitive.
Sure.
So Record have developed a method that when you actually tighten the chuck, the jaws contract, so clockwise direction they contract, anti-clockwise they open.
Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey.
Lefty-loosey, yeah, you got it.
Great,
that's right.
Great.
You'll notice the 100 mil chuck also has this ball hex key for it. It just makes it easier to use on the lathe.
Absolutely. How about range of packaging options that you have available through RIKON now?
Well, the packaging is really nicely done. So there are two packages with the 90mm and the 100mm. Both come in a nice little carrying case. And as you can see here, the 90mm comes with a standard 50mm jaw, the woodworm screw, the pinion key, which is essential. Now that's the standard package, but for the launch period, we're going to offer a 2-inch faceplate, which you can see here, the 2-inch faceplate, and that's valued at about $35 US. So that's a real good bonus in with that package. The 100mm, the SC4 chuck, again you've got the chuck body, a 50mm jaw. There's the insert of your choice, whichever lathe is suitable. You've got the pinion key, you've got a wrench, and again you've got that 2-inch faceplate, which is in with the package as a complimentary offer to get this thing going.
Great.
Yeah.
In terms of availability through RIKON, are the chucks available now?
They've landed, they're here.
Great.
And so if you, and also the jaws, you know, the jaws, maybe we should just talk a little bit quickly about the jaws.
Sure.
There are a vast selection of jaws on the market, and they offer a wide range of functionality. Record Power have been able to analyze this and reduce their range to just 14 jaws without losing any of the functionality. And that's really significant for an end user. If you buy a chuck and you want to do a wide range of jobs, you don't want to have to buy too many jaws. So in just 14 jaws, we've managed to accommodate all of the functionality that a wood turner's going to need. Yeah. So in terms of availability, if you'd like to check out the RIKONTools.com website, you'll see a dedicated Record Power chuck page, and associated with that you'll see a network of dealers where you'll be able to find the chucks available.
Excellent. Well, Mike, thanks for sharing so much information about the new Record Power scroll chucks. Viewers, go out to RIKON and have a look. Thanks for sharing them with us.
Thank you.